What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. I tell you what, just getting going here. We'll let some people jump in here, but right off the bat, always very, very cool. And I've said this before, but very generous of Troy. Last call there, sharing some of his friends from his stream and coming over here. So thank you very much. It means the world to small channels like myself. So I truly appreciate it. I really, really mean that. So just say hi quick to Troy there, saying last call, Liquid Lunch Raid. Thank you. Thank you very much. Netter also chiming in with that. The two of you, thank you very much for the support. I truly appreciate it. I really, really do. Like I said, little tiny channels like myself, any love thrown our way is very much appreciated. And I'll have to find a way to give it back to you too sometime as well. We got Aged Boomer in here saying Troy sent us. Thank you very much for jumping in here. Don't have a lot planned today, but doesn't mean it won't be fun. We're going to be a little random. We'll see what you all are talking about, and we'll kind of go from there. I got a few new movies in. I was going to kind of run over, but I hope you all can hear me okay. I hope video, sound, everything is good. Waiting. If something's off, let me know. So, but thank you very much. Netter was saying Wilkie's Movies and Music. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. I'll call you sweetie too. That's what we always do around home, but some people don't like that. I like it. It's a term of endearment to me. So, yeah. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Said hello. Love my life. Okay, I love hearing positive. So, Nutter, love hearing it. Anybody else have anything positive? It doesn't have to be a huge thing, but something going on today, this week, whatever, or this weekend. Always love hearing some positive things. So, it can't always be, but love seeing that. So, glad you are hanging out there and saying hi to Aged Boomer. We got Steven here, Just Moody, saying howdy, Corey, and all the crew. Thank you, sir. As always, Steve, I will have to say, I saw a bigger version of your avatar, the picture, and I didn't realize what your mug said at first, but it gave me a good laugh. So I'll say that. So hope you are doing well today and staying regular. Never was saying, I need to get you on Thursday things. DM me with your Thursday availability. I absolutely would love to. I did commit for a little stretch here with Horror with Nads, Nadia. I don't know if you're familiar with her channel, but there was a new series that started up based on a Stephen King novel, The Institute. So we're doing a weekly live stream on Thursdays to recap that. So I am tied up through the end of August on Thursday nights. But I will send you something. I would love to. Y'all seem really cool to hang out with, so I would absolutely love to. I just made that commitment for that weekly show we're going to do on Thursday nights, but I think all the way through the end of August. So might be September, but man, I can't even believe we're almost done with July. So it'll be here before we know it. But absolutely. And I would love to have, you and or Troy together on my channel sometime if that's something you would ever do. I love to hang out, talk to y'all about your channels, movies, your interests, and get to know y'all better. So yeah, well, we'll connect. I will send something. Troy was saying, together we grow, PJ of Orville Nation. Absolutely. And that's the cool thing when I see people like you, that it's not how do I want to say it? I don't want to say challenge, but it's not a threat to have a smaller channel grow, but it's kind of like a privilege to be able to help some people out. So even as small as I am, I have an absolute blast when I have somebody on and I can get them just a couple new subscribers, and it's a cool thing. So I'm right there with you, and I appreciate it very, very much. We got Adrian James in here saying hello there, Corey. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, sir. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. I don't travel much for work, but I had to do some traveling, so I'm doing some catch up and catching up on sleep and all that fun stuff. So nothing bad, but maybe I'll get into that a little bit if I ramble for a bit. So I really appreciate everybody in here. We got Eli Cortez in here saying, "What's up, Corey, and all you awesome people." Eli, you're an awesome guy. Let me. I got to do something. I got to figure out how to do that. I'm still a rookie, but I'll get back to that. But Eli, thank you very much for coming in and hanging out. Netter was saying August 3rd is mine and Troy's 33rd wedding anniversary. Congratulations. I absolutely love that. You just don't hear numbers like that anymore. So that's funny. So August 5th will be my 25th wedding anniversary. So we're just right behind you, but August apparently was a good month. So it was hot on our day, but that's all I got to say. But it was a good day. So, oh, very good. Congratulations to you too. 33 years. I love it. Many, wishing you many more years together and many great memories and more adventures ahead of you for the upcoming years. That's very cool to hear. Hey, Unplug, what's going on? Saying hello. How are you? I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well. You'll have to drop in the comments if you got any cool, your super cheap pickups I get jealous about. So you have to let me know anything going on there. We got Bacon in here. Park and Sip saying, "What's up, my boy? Happy Friday." Happy Friday to you too. I feel bad. I was traveling a little bit and I didn't get to catch your sorry if I'm getting the name wrong, but the throwback stream. They were running us pretty hard for the days I was out there. So I'm playing catch up on something. I'll say that for sure. So good to see you, man. Always fun to have you in the chat. We got a lot of highs back and forth. We got Eli saying, "Don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel." Eli, thank you very much. You are always a rock star going to that. Thank you very much. I'm always bad about mentioning that, but you are always great at doing that. So always appreciate it. And I see you on so many, and this is a good thing. A lot of different channels. You are an amazing supporter. So thank you. Thank you, sir. That's all I was going to say. I'll stop. Steve was saying, "Always happy to supply a laugh or two." Yeah, there you go. It did. Because I was like, what does that say on that? And then I had a good chuckle from that. So, did I already read that? Maybe you already put that on there again, but that is good enough to read it twice. 33 years. I love that. I absolutely love it. Wishing you both the best. Got some highs back and forth. I might skip by some of the highs back and forth, but keep doing it because I love everybody talking back and forth to each other. But I'll try to hit what I can. We'll see what's going on with the... I'm just checking something quick. Just checking the work thing. It always gets in the way of the fun stuff. We got Larry in here. Horrorcat Dad saying, "Here we go." Hello, Corey and friends. Hello, Larry. Good to see you. I had fun jumping into your chat or your live stream for just a little bit the other day. I was traveling, wasn't able to get into people's things quite as much, but it was fun. I got to go back and catch up with the rest of that, but very cool hangout. So love seeing you do the live streams, man. I hope you're having fun with it. It's Mr. James. There you go. Troy was saying, "I would love to do a stream with you." Absolutely. Let's make it happen. Absolutely. On both. Let's do it. We can get a couple of things out of there, but no, being completely serious, seem like very nice people and putting out a lot of great content, and it'd be fun to hang out and just talk. Yeah. have some fun. So absolutely, we'll connect for sure. We'll make it happen. Age Boomer saying I'm getting the Bruce Lee box set of movies. Oh, which one? I have a Criterion set that they have out, but I don't know if that's the one you're talking about or not. So if you're in here still and you don't mind sharing, let me know which set you're looking at getting, because I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. But just kind of curious which one you're talking about. Netter was saying I would agree with Troy. I would love to do. We're gonna do it. Let's make it happen. It'll be fun. It's set. We're gonna do something. We just got to figure out the date. That's always the fun thing. Figuring out schedules. Things get kind of crazy sometimes, but we'll make it happen. Chilo, what's going on, man? Saying hello, Corey. Happy Friday. Hope all is good. I am in a meeting, but listening in. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble, Chilo. If you're supposed to be listening to the meeting more than me rambling for a while, listen to the meeting. So, but thank you for jumping in and saying, hey, that's what I was traveling. My flight was delayed so many times Wednesday night, and I did not get home in time to jump into your live stream. So I figured you had one, but I haven't even gone out there yet. But I always try to go back and with all the friends like you, try to catch replays of stuff and catch up. So, but sorry if you had one. Sorry I was not a part of that. But believe me, I would have much rather been hanging out and having fun with you all than waiting at an airport lounge for a while. Anyway, we got some highs back and forth. Netter was saying, wow, congratulations on 25 years. Yeah, August. Unless something drastic happens in the next week, we'll hit 25 years. So not on my part. Hopefully she's still in for another 25. We'll just say that. I am. Hey, Sam, what's going on? Our Life in Horror saying, hey, everyone, August 31st is mine and Brendan's anniversary from when we met. Oh, nice. I'd have to think back of when my wife and I first met. It was probably about 3 years before that. And it would have been like January or February. I don't know. I got to look that up. She'll probably get mad that I don't remember that, but that's how I go. Say nice. Congrats, Corey. Thanks, Eli. Got Chubbs in here. What's going on? Saying, hey, Corey. Hello, sir. Good to see you. We got some highs back and forth, words and pictures saying hello, Corey, man. Corey Movie Man, good to see you. Good to see you too. Thanks for jumping in. Got some highs to bacon. Netter, yes. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, any or all of those are always greatly appreciated, especially little tiny channels like myself. Every little bit makes a big difference. So always appreciated. I always am following the chat and then it'll just jump on me. And I know I'm sorry if I missed something. It just did on me. Eli was saying, thanks for the kind words, my guy. I love this awesome community. Oh, for sure. And you're part of the reason why it's an awesome community. You're always, no, you're a cool guy, man. I appreciate all the support and all the support you give to other people too. You definitely are putting work in. I'll tell you that from what I can see. Sheila was saying, congratulations on the anniversary to Netter and Troy. Yeah, absolutely. Larry was saying, thanks, Corey. Definitely appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. You'll need to be a guest at some point. Yeah. That was the only reason I couldn't do it. I know you kind of threw out, anyway, yeah, it's been a busy week, but yes, absolutely. I'd love to, as long as the date works out, I would hop on and hang out with you anytime, man. You would not have to twist my arm. Gizmo. I don't even know what this is supposed to mean. I see you and I raise you a brown zebra core. Okay. Gizmo. Don't know what that means, but I appreciate your enthusiasm and support. And that's what I love you, man. This weekend I was going to try to get, oh, now I'm blanking on the name of the movie you sent me of the pig. You're going to get mad at me. It starts with a G, I know, but I'm Gunda. I'm going to try to get Gunda in this weekend. So we'll see. Eli was saying, just got in my sleepaway camp bundle. Oh, nice. Okay. I've actually only seen the first out of all of those. So I'll be interested to see what you think about that. Gizmo. So I have not watched that movie Gizmo, and Mr. Naked, I assume you're talking about my dog. He is passed out, sleeping on the couch right now. So he's got a pretty busy day. It's tough work being a dog around this place. So, hey Patrick, what's going on? Have Cheetah Wolf View saying, "Aw, snapped." Oh, thanks for jumping in. We got Jamie in here too. Jamie Hart in here saying hello. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. I'm still running on fumes. I had a little sleep the last 4 days with a work trip. They kept us going pretty good. And yeah, ready to get back on a regular schedule, but I'm not there yet. But I love getting to hang out with you all and do this. So we got Patrick saying, hey, ya, Corey. Hey, ya to you too. Gizmo, Gunda, Adore. There's a way bigger chance of me watching Gunda than Adore. So we'll just say that. So even though I have it sitting back there. What? Gizmo. He is just playing with you. He is writing me messages right now, chilling and thinking of you and him running in the green grass. Yeah, no, he's probably having dreams of that. He's definitely out, or at least when I left him the last, he was passed out on the couch. Jamie was saying, been a busy one, Pat. How's your summer going? I know it's between you two, but I'll say that too. This summer has been going really, really fast. Steve was saying, it looks like I'll be getting my Blaxploitation Classics Volume 2 and my VS Mac and Me next week. Can't wait. Oh, cool. You have to let me know what you think about them. Always good to hear what people get in. D, what's going on? Saying, Corey, how's it going? Hello. I was talking to Chilo just a little bit earlier in the chat, and sorry I couldn't make it the other night for your stream. I'm assuming you had one. I was traveling, and I got really disconnected from everybody with everything going on, but I'll try to get back and do that. Catch up with everything. Patrick was saying, me too, having fun doing yard work. I might be doing that. So my Fridays, taking the late lunch, doing the stream, it's fun. Makes the day go fast. I just have a little bit of the day to finish out after this, and then I probably will have to do that too. I did not want to have to mow tonight, but I think there's chances of storms Saturday and Sunday for us. So unfortunately, I think it might have to be tonight, but I'm all by myself for 2 days. And so I might have to mow, get cleaned up, and then I might go into the local bar and get a big old batch of their buffalo wings. That sounds kind of good to me. So yeah, that's me eating healthy all the time. Get a beverage and some buffalo wings. Sounds pretty good to me. Eli was saying this whole year is fine. Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe we're almost through July. We're over halfway through. I can't believe it. Gizmo, I am sad. Need to use some money this October. Spawn and Miss 45 from Arrow. I was kind of surprised to see Spawn pop up on that. I was a fan of the comic when it came out in the 90s when I was younger. The movie, I had fun with it when it came out, but some of the CGI just did not age well with it. But that one I might hold off on and see what people think about it. I actually haven't seen if they posted any extra stuff they have on it as well. So um, I might hang out and hear what the report back is on that before I jump on it. But hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg Brewer saying, hey, all. Hope all is well. Yeah, we're doing good, hanging out. Glad to have you in here. Dee was saying, oh, that's okay. It's always good to disconnect from time to time. Yeah, it is good to disconnect from time to time, but my disconnect for the last 4 days was not truly disconnected. It was just connected in a different way. And I miss my friends like you guys to be able to hang out with. Where did I go? I was in Denver, Colorado. Yep. I was in Denver, Colorado. Lots of time in airports and conference rooms, so don't get jealous. Steve was saying, sounds like you need to get drunk and decompress this. You know, Steve, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. We'll see. We will see. Unplug was saying, I picked up Doctor Who, The Five Doctors, Early Man, and Nut Job for 10 pence each, and X-Men Astonishing Collection for £2 on DVD. You're always getting some great stuff in for cheap prices. That's awesome. What we got here? Gizmo saying the 20th of September, we will have the first screening of the new film club I started here in my town. It'll be my first professional film club. We got sponsors this week. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I'd be interested if you can share what you watch on some of those. It'll be kind of cool to figure out what you all got going on. Dee was saying, that sounds amazing. I've been craving wings. I always crave wings. That's my weakness. I can eat wings or probably pizza anytime. I like all kinds of food, but those two I can probably default to at any time. But Jamie also, buffalo wings delish. Yeah, okay. You guys talked me into it. Hopefully I can get done mowing in time to get into, I live out in the country, and so there's a small town that has a little local bar that they do a pretty good job with some wings. So I'm thinking, since everybody else is gone, that might be my supper tonight. We'll see. Greg was saying, anything spicy, I'm in. I'm right there too. I can do that for sure. We got Mr. Holland in here saying, Corey, hello, sir. Eli was saying they teased the Spawn 4K release last month. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm not saying I won't get it, but I might hang out and see what the early reviews are about that. So Larry was saying, don't forget to show some love and drop them likes. There you go. Thank you, Larry. You and Eli, you're good at put those out there. Some highs back and forth. We got Papa Goss in here saying, good afternoon, Corey. Hope everyone in the chat is having a great week so far. Yeah, no, it's good. It's been busy, but good. I hope you are as well. Oh gosh, what channel was it on? I watch so many things. I always blank on it, but I was just watching you on a live stream not too long ago. So yeah, we'll have to connect sometime. I think that'd be fun. We'll hang out and talk some movies. Gizmo was saying the animated series of Spawn is amazing, but I saw the Spawn premiere in Paris, France when I was 14 years old, and with the actor's presence, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. And I'll agree with the animated. I don't know if they have anything else, but I have a DVD set of the Spawn animated series, but I'll agree. That was a good one for sure. Where am I at here? Eli was saying, some spicy garlic wings from B-Dub. I do like those, but I don't know if I want to go all the way. That's a little bit farther for me, but there's a little small local town. There's a bar, and you can do to-go orders, and they do some pretty decent wings from there. So that might be just a classic buffalo night, but I will agree with you. Spicy garlic B-dubs, I do enjoy them quite a bit. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. This is like honestly making my week. It was not a bad week, but it was just busy. I was ready to be back home, hanging out with some friends, and now you all are jumping in, so I appreciate it very much. Papa Gus was saying I lived there for 16 plus years before moving to Oklahoma. All right. My sister used to live in Oklahoma. She was down around the Stillwater area. She actually graduated from OSU. So, very cool. Good to know. Where did I just? It just. Yeah, Greg. Hi. Anyone else I miss? Yeah, that's kind of what I do too. Sometimes I miss things, but Unplugged was saying, what you gonna watch over the weekend? I don't know. For sure, want to get at least one movie in this weekend. Sorry, I'm looking at a stack of movies on another desk over here. I'll run through some movies I just got in. I don't know if it'll be one of those or I don't know. I'm still debating, but one or two if I pick a couple shorter movies and not like 2-3 hour movies. But if I'm all by myself, my dog and I might be watching a couple movies tonight with some wings. Sounds like a good night to me. But where did I just go? I lose my place in chat all the time. Jamie was saying I make fantastic buffalo wings. Oh, nice. We'll do that as well, and I absolutely love them. We'll do bigger drumsticks, and we have like one of those pellet smoker grills, and kind of do it on there, and it gives a little more smoky flavor. But then some people like buffalo, some people like barbecue, and we'll kind of do a mix of both of those. So yeah, that's awesome. Jamie, maybe someday we'll get to meet up, and I'll get to have some of your fantastic buffalo wings. I love my buffalo wings. I'll say that as I'm trying to find my spot in the chat again. Greg was saying jalapeno poppers sound good, right? You know what? Honestly, I absolutely love those. We'll make some at home too, where you split the jalapeno, put some cream cheese in it, and then we marinate and grill some chicken breasts. You cut it down into small slices, set that down in there, and then wrap it with bacon. I don't know if that's a Midwest jalapeno popper, but that's what we'll do. You get jalapeno, cream cheese, chicken, and bacon. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? Dee was saying, Greg, yes, that does sound amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe I'll have to see if the bar has some of those. I'll do I'll do some wings and poppers. Gizmo was saying the films has not been shared yet. A program will be dropped in August, but I want to have a surprise screening 2 times every 6 months. You know one thing at least, no new films. Oh, keep me informed. I'll be curious to what you're watching there. Hey Brian, what's going on, man? Movies with Ryan saying, do they fry them or bake them? The wings, that is. So this local bar, they do like a combination, and I'm sure there's other places that do it too. But they'll smoke the wings for a certain amount of time, and then they do like a flash fry to them, and then they'll put the sauce that you want on there. So you get the smoky flavor, but then the flash fry gives a little crispy outside and like nice inside, and they're pretty darn good. But yeah, it's like a combination. They'll like a smoking and then like a flash fry, put the sauce on and get it out to you. Pretty darn good. Unplugged was saying, whenever you're in the UK, I'll take you movie hunt. Absolutely, man. We'll have to do that. I'll have to bring a empty suitcase so I can like bring all the cheap movies back with me. Eli was saying I pre-ordered the Clive Barker autographed edition of the new Hellraiser game. It sold out in 24 hours. Crazy. Oh, very cool. Oh, that's cool. You get his autograph too. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. So, well, cool. I'm glad you got one in there. Greg was saying Corey needs to do a barbecue stream. Yeah, I mean, I'll just start doing some random streams, completely different, and we'll see how angry I make everybody. But yeah, we'll do one at the grill or something sometime. Bacon was saying, sorry y'all listening in, it's nutty at work. Oh, no worries. I focus on work, but it was just cool you stopped in and just said hi, so don't worry about that at all. Jamie was saying, if they aren't fried, they aren't buffalo wings. Hashtag purist. Yeah. This, we have a couple places. It's really good. They'll do a little, they'll smoke them first and do that flash fry. And I think they won me over with that. That's I think that's my deal now. So Papagas was saying, thank you so much. We'll definitely have to figure something out. Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, for sure. I gotta make sure. I never know who I'm following on different things. Let's do. I think it'd be fun to hang out and talk some movies. Skipping Bass, some of the highs back and forth. Gizmo was saying normally every year I seen about between 50 to 60 films. That's good, yeah. And the end of June from the year. This year I've only seen 18 so far. Okay. There is 0 new films I'm interested in, and the one I have seen has been terrible. Gizmo, you just got to go into it with a more positive mindset. Come on. Come on. There's been good ones this year. I'll bring up what I've seen in the theater so far this year, and I'm sure you'll say they're bad, but we'll figure it out. Bacon is equals yummy. Yeah, absolutely. Do that for sure. Got some highs back and forth. Eli was saying, I missed the wings from Pizza Hut before they changed to wings. Oh, I don't know if I ever had those. Sounds like I missed out. Okay. Got to catch up here. Greg was saying wings versus drumsticks. I'm okay either way. I will say wings, I got a little thing down where I can clean that thing off pretty good first go around. Drumsticks take a couple more times. So, but like both of them. Yep, I'm good either way. Eli saying wings all day. Can't blame you. That's good stuff. Where are we at here? Nikki, what's going on? Jane Doe Latte saying good afternoon, Corey. Hope you're having a great Friday. Doing really good. Just hanging out now with some friends and wasting away a little late afternoon lunch, and hopefully just a little short, easy end of the workday. Jamie was saying flats over drums all day long. There you go. Yeah, everybody's got a preference. I'm okay with a mix, but I will say the wings, I got a little thing down where I can just clean it off pretty quick compared to the drums. So, Unplugged was saying, I always look forward to your live streams. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Always appreciate everybody jumping in on these streams. So always continually surprised with all you great people jumping in and keeping me entertained for a little while on Friday afternoon. So I might have to make some more in because I kind of like this. I always like hanging out with you all. So we'll have to see. Gizmo, Corey, Titanic, and Adore is not from 2025. So no, there has been no good film. There has been good films this year, Gizmo. You just want to hate them. Come on. I'll bring up my Letterboxd, and I'm sure you'll shoot down every single one of them. But I started doing a list. I was trying to get out to the theater more often, and some of them are what they call like a mystery movie night, so I don't know what movie it is until I go into it. But okay, I'm going to throw out there, if you're still in there, Gizmo, what'd you think of Companion? Liked it or hate it? I liked it. And you're going to tell me you hated it probably. Unplugged was saying, I've watched Megan 2.0 and How to Train Your Dragon live action. I enjoyed them. I would like to see both of them. I have not gotten out to see them. I don't know if I'll be able to get out to the theater to see them or not. I was actually playing around with the idea of tomorrow morning. I think there's a 10 in the morning showing of the new Fantastic Four, and I was debating going out to see that one. So I don't know yet. We'll see. We will see. That skipped on me. Unplugged was saying, do you have a multi-regional play? Yes, Blu-ray. I do. So we got a two TVs. So like one has a 4K, the other one has a 4K and a Blu-ray multi-region player. So, yep. So I will buy some because I found some imports that are way cheaper importing them than what the US release was. So, yes, I do. Got some highs back and forth. Curtis, what's going on? Curtis Shelby saying howdy. Howdy to you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Greg was saying call is Corey's Barbecue and BSR. Call it, yeah. Call it Corey's Barbecue and BSR. Yeah. I would be fine with that. I'd end up with some barbecue and I could do what I do best, chat along. So, Greg, maybe that'll be a thing. Yep. No, I know what you were saying there, but Gizmo, come on. Companion was crap. They spoiled the twist the first minute of the film, and the characters were not balanced at all. Some played in a freaking cartoon, others in a serious drama. Puke. Oh, come on. Come on. Lighten up. Okay, what's another one? What's another one you can trash on that I had fun with? Life of Chuck. Did you ever see Life of Chuck? I enjoyed that one. It was one of my mystery movie nights. I didn't know what I was going to see, so you have to let me know. Unplugged was saying I really wanted to see the new Fantastic Four movie. I've been hearing some good stuff back from it, not from Gizmo, but from other people. But yeah, I was tempted to tomorrow morning get up and get out and see that one. We'll have to see. Gizmo saying, give me more. Don't say Sinners. Sinners was good. Sinners was okay, but far from great. They remade a movie in the end, almost shot for shot, only 10 times worse, but it was okay. I didn't get to see Sinners in the theater. I saw it streaming at home, and I enjoyed it. Not saying greatest movie ever, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good one. Gizmo saying I've not seen Life of Chuck. I do not know if it has a cinema release in Norway. Must check. Yeah, it was very, very short release in the U.S. based on a Stephen King, I think, short story, but you wouldn't really guess it was from him until maybe towards the end. I'll just say that. I don't want to give anything away, but like that one. What else did I see? F1. Did you ever see F1? Not saying it was thought-provoking, but it was a good summer movie. I had a lot of fun with it. A little race car, a little Brad Pitt, you know? How can you go wrong? Unplugged was saying barbecue at Corey's place, and we are all invited. Yep. Everybody bring a side or a beverage, and we'll get some barbecue going. Let's do it. Greg was saying thoughts on upcoming Crystal Lake Friday the 13th prequel series, Corey. I haven't seen a lot about it. I hope it's good. I'll just say that. I hope it's good. I don't know a lot about it, so I can't really comment, but I hope they go a good direction with it. So what is that even streaming on? I'll have to look that up. I want to check it out. But hey Jeff, what's going on, man? Saying good afternoon, my friends. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope the family and you have a good weekend ahead of you. My chat keeps on skipping around. Gizmo, why did they have all the gross sexual stuff in Sinners? I just did not take the humor, and this comes from a person who liked Erotic Diaries of a Lumberjack. Okay, first of all, that sounds like quite the movie. I will say that. I don't know. There was a couple spots where I was kind of cringed a little bit. I know what you're saying, so can't answer that one. Can't answer that one. D said, "I'll bring the whiskey." Come on, bring the whiskey. I'll do some barbecue. I don't know. I seen some streams where you all were like camping out, and I saw some other people making up some stuff on some flat tops. Might have to do that for me too. I'll get some barbecue going though. Sorry, sometimes I read the comments before. So Steve was saying, is weed legal in Norway? Sounds like Gizmo Man could use a bit. He just gets worked up about new movies. It's okay. But I couldn't answer that if that's legal or not for him. Gizmo says, I've not seen F1 yet. I think I will like it, but never been a big into car films. I actually never loved Days of Thunder. I liked it, but not something great in my book. So I will say, so I did enjoy Days of Thunder, but I would say F1 is a different level. It's better. It's better. Greg was saying it'll be on Peacock. Oh, cool. I have that, so I'll have to watch out for it. Unplug will bring the beers. Oh, we're going to have a party. Barbecue, whiskey, and beer. Let's go. Let's go. Eli was saying, just got a bottle of Old Fitzgerald. Nice, man. You're getting some allocated stuff. That's stuff that doesn't show up in my state at all. But I'm glad you do. I always have fun hearing people getting some cool stuff, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will. It'll be a good one. Gizmo saying, it is not legal, but I do not like weed. There you go. Dee was saying, Eli, good question. We still have a bottle of Macallan. What kind of whiskey do you like? I'm not picky. I like a lot of different stuff. Jeff saying hi to Mom. That's nice. Unplugged was saying, I used to work in the cinema in the late 90s and got a lot of poster lobby cards. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Do you still have a lot of them? Did you collect them and keep them? Yeah. That's awesome that you had that. Eli was saying, anything Buffalo Trace? Absolutely. Everything Buffalo Trace is hard to find around us. So there was quite a few years back, my wife and I went to Kentucky and we did a little tour of a few distilleries for me and then a few wineries for her. That's more her speed. But Buffalo Trace was one of them we visited, and it was a cool one to check out. And they had a couple things in the gift shop that I felt like Smoking the Bandit when I was coming back from Kentucky. There's a bunch of stuff that we can't get in Iowa. I was loaded up in the back of stuff bringing back. So, but yeah, no, it's Buffalo Trace got some good stuff. A lot of different lines going on. Where am I at? Eli was saying Macallan is good Scotch whiskey. Yep. I still got them. Okay, cool. That's yeah, the poster cards or the posters or art cards. Very cool. No, it's cool that you got that. Dee was saying, oh, we love Buffalo Trace. It's good. Buffalo Trace and Eagle Rare, like from the same distillery. Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, Blanton's, Colonel Taylor. That's from them too, I believe. That's where I'll be wrong. Eli will correct me if I'm wrong because he knows it. I know he knows it better than I do. Jamie was saying, I just rewatched Days of Thunder. I forgot how much I love that movie. So good. Yeah, I had fun with it. That might be Gizmo. Hey, Dell, what's going on? What's up? Dell, congratulations. My good friend here, Dell. He not only hit, but he's passed 500 subscribers now. And I thought that was so awesome. I was traveling and oh no, that's when I was back, but I was supposed to do it. I was on another live stream. So I threw a chat in there that, congrats to you, Dell. Very cool. Can't wait to see what else you got coming out. And, I'm sure you're going to keep on growing. And, that's very cool. I love seeing friends hit some of those milestones like that. So, congrats to you, man. Congrats. Gizmo saying McLeod's is my favorite. I miss it. Okay. That just flipped around on me again. Eli was saying my aunt owns 4 liquor stores, so I can get all the allocated stuff really cheap. Yeah, I remember you saying something like that you had a little in there. So very cool, man. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah. Have fun with it. There's some good stuff. Unplugged was saying I got a large Lost Boys poster. Oh, very cool. Yeah, that's a great movie. Great movie. Jamie says, I don't drink because I'm square. No, you're not. No. No. it's not for everybody. Yeah, we'll just say that. So no, you're not square at that at all. I have a lot of good friends. We'll go out and we usually hit places that do more of the mocktails where they have some nice mixes that they'll make for them, but no alcohol, and yeah, have a good time. So you don't have to have it to have a good time. We'll say that. So not square at all, Jamie. Del was saying about to start driving, but I'm listening. Oh, very cool. Thank you, man. Just jumping in and saying, hey, I appreciate it. Steve was saying I don't drink because I have diabetes. Yeah, absolutely. Don't mess with that, man. Don't mess around with that. Gizmo was saying, but I am not saying Days of Thunder is bad. I actually got a lot of shit for liking Cocktail. It is something with the mood of the film. I like Tom Cruise in a masculine type of manly way. There you go. You got grief for liking Cocktail? I haven't seen that in ages, but I remember having fun with that one. So Greg was saying, speaking of driving, best driving on the road songs, Corey. Ooh. Depends what mood I'm in. And who's riding in the car with me. So if my wife is with me, usually it's got to go towards more new country music. If it's me, it will, just by myself, it will kind of go towards some more 90s and early 2000s rock and alternative kind of rock. So, but honestly, I'm all over the place. I listen to all kinds of things. Jamie likes Cocktail. There you go. I remember having fun with it. Bacon. I drink and my belly is round. You and me both, brother. We could sit next to each other and with our round bellies and having a drink sometime. Gizmo was saying, thanks, Jamie. Don't say that to at any film festival. I had said that many times and I always get shit, but I push back hard. When they talk about Woody Allen, I just tell them, get away. That's funny. Unplugged was saying, I got a friend who doesn't drink, but still goes to the pubs with us and just drinks. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's, yeah, just what works for you. What works for you. Like I said, we have a couple places around here that are known for making really good, they call them mocktails, where they don't have any alcohol in them, but they make some nice drinks. So, so our friends can have some too. So, we have quite a few friends that we make sure if we're going to go out, we go to one of those places that they have a good variety of the mocktails that they can enjoy, because yeah, that's not like a must. You don't have to drink alcohol to hang out, but, and maybe I should have a mocktail once in a while too. We'll see. But no, we always make sure to do that. So we have no friends that feel excluded from hanging out, and they're nice places too. So it's not like it's a tough thing to do. Where did I go here? Bacon was saying, Corey bumped straight to gangster rap, my boy. I wouldn't say straight to it, but there was a little early 90s Corey that listened to some, but Unplugged was saying pub. Yeah, get out of the pubs. Sam was saying mocktails. Yeah, like I said, we have some good friends that's their thing, which is cool. And it's just cool to find some really nice places that that have that, and we can all hang out together and have a good time. And yeah, for sure. There's a couple of them that we go back to quite often because they put some big effort into their mocktails, and so it's appreciated. Unplugged was saying Long Island iced tea. Yeah, I haven't had one of those in a long time. Okay, I could not believe. So I was talking earlier about traveling for work, and I was delayed many times, and so I was hanging out. Luckily, I was able to go into an airport lounge and get some free drinks. So I was good, but I was sitting at the bar on my laptop, and actually I put a poll out on my community page about some airplane movies and people to vote on those. I did that while I was sitting at that bar, having a good time, and I could not believe how many old fashions were ordered. I started listening because I was right where a lot of people walked up to put their orders in. And I'm not saying I don't like them, but I was taken back a little bit of I heard a lot of old fashions being asked for. Some with whiskey, some with rye, but a lot of old fashions. So that was interesting to listen to. But Gizmo, I hope your dog is good. I hope the garden is good as well. um Greg was saying, JD, Mad Dog, Mad Dog 2020. Ooh. And Sour Apple Pucker wasn't my worst thing. Any of the Mad Dogs, that was like an old school thing. The different flavored Mad Dogs, Apple Pucker, I could see that. And then, I don't know, Greg, you have to say, if you ever remember, was it Purple Passion? They actually would sell it in like the 2-liter bottles. But Purple Passion, that got me at one time. Jamie was saying Mad Dog gave me a horrible hangover too. Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. That was ick. Nope. Jim, what's going on, man? Jim's movie channel saying hello, Corey. Everyone in the chat. Mad Dog 2020. A hell of a time to start. What? Yeah, you're like, what the hell are we talking about? You come in here and all of a sudden it's just Mad Dog 2020 and hangovers. So hey, my live streams, I go off the rails pretty darn quickly, I'll say. Jim was saying nothing worse than Aqua Velva Blue version of Matt. Horrible. I've never had that. There was like a grape and an orange. I think I had grape for sure. Oh. Ugh. It's bad when you think of something that gives you the shivers and you're just like, no, never again. Gizmo, Corey, before I go, tell me when you see Gunda. I will try to watch at the same time, so I know we are watching a pig at the same time. I'm gonna don't hold me to it. I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend. It probably won't be tonight. I got to get out and mow, and that takes me quite a while with all the ground we got. But I was gonna save that till tomorrow. But Saturday and Sunday are supposed to have storms and rain, so it might be a tomorrow thing. But I need to get that in. I appreciate you sending it to me, and I need to see it. I need to get to it. Jim was saying, I've heard of red wines. I've heard of white wines. Wines should never be blue. something wrong with that. Bacon was saying, remember Aftershock? Oh, that one will give me Bacon, that one will give me shivers as well. Ooh, I have a bad college experience with Aftershock. Ugh. Yes. I unfortunately I do remember it, and I had a very long evening because of that one time, and I'm not proud of it. Just that's the facts. So yeah, I can't do the cinnamon stuff like that too much. It's same with like, and maybe it's because it reminds me of that, but there's like the Fireball, the strong cinnamon ones like that now. I think after Aftershock, I was just like, nope, I can't do that. I know different, but do you ever remember Goldschlager? Had the little gold flakes in it. I remember people thinking that was a cool thing at one point in my old age when I was younger. Oh, where did I go here? Steve was saying Mad Dog puked rainbow. Yeah, it's like the bad version of Skittles. Yeah, for sure. Ugh. I agree with that one. Sam was saying, love me a virgin strawberry margarita or non-alcoholic White Claw. Yeah, but it's cool when you got options like that. So that's where we always like to hit when we go out with friends. We always like to hit places that have some good options like that at the place. So everybody's got something they can enjoy. So, no, I can see that. Strawberry margarita, that sounds good. Um, Holland, Gunda Gunda with EO. Yeah, I haven't seen EO is either, but Greg was saying, oh, Jägermeister is bad hangover too. I had a buddy when I first started a long time ago, right out of college, the job I had before kids and everything, before marriage. Yeah, before marriage. There was a group of us. We'd always multiple times a week. It seems like we'd end up someplace after work, and one guy always had to buy like a round or two of Jägermeister for everybody. And I do not like black licorice, so I don't. It's fine if you do, but I don't, and that just has that taste to it. And yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that very well. Sam was saying, also hit the like button, everyone. Thank you, Sam. Absolutely. If you want to do it, do it. Unplugged was saying, I've heard the beer in the UK is stronger than beer in US. For the most part, I would say yes. A lot of the mainstream beer in the US is a lower, I don't know if they call it like ABV, like whatever, the alcohol percentage content. I'd say for the most part, but there's a lot of craft beer places that are the same or more higher content. But I would say the mainstream, you see it at a gas station or a grocery store to pick up off the shelf. I'd say 9 out of 10 times you'd be correct with that. Jim was saying, I watched Dangerous Animals last night. That movie showed me something that I didn't think was possible. A great Courtney performance. So I've heard good things about that one. I have not seen it yet, and I do want to watch it. So it sounded like I'm interested. The what do I want to say? Not really. I don't know if it's a twist, but the angle that they go with that movie. So I really want to see that one, Jim. So it sounds like you liked it. Let me know. Thumbs up or thumbs down. That is definitely one that I want to check out here sometime. Holland was saying Hunchback of Notre Dame. You calling me that? Oh, there you go. You probably answered this before I even asked it. Jim was saying the concept of dangerous animals is brilliant. A serial killer whose weapon of choice are sharks. That's what I heard. I gotta check that out. Yeah, that's for sure one I wanna check out. Bacon was saying, LOL, did Aftershock ever give anyone a good Sorry, I'm a slow reader. Probably not. Or anybody that's drank it, maybe they had a good experience, but I bet you most people that ever drink that more than once has had a bad experience at some time. Yeah. That's true. Holland was saying Goldschlager is very cool. Super bad. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Bacon was saying, yes, that was Amy's drink of choice. Lord. Which one, Bacon? We were talking about a couple. Goldschlager? Was it Goldschlager? Oh gosh. Now I gotta know. I gotta see what she's into there. Got me curious. Jim was saying, the rate no hangover like there ain't no hangover like a Mad Dog hangover because a Mad Dog hangover don't stop. Yeah, that's probably I like what you did there. Yep, absolutely. Larry is like facts, Jim. Yeah, not good. Larry was saying, but Jaeger is definitely a no bueno. Yeah, for me too. Nope. I always had to tell that guy, I was like, don't buy me another shot of that. I was like, I do not enjoy that. But I didn't want to be rude, so. Jim was saying to Larry, great stream the other night, brother. Yeah, absolutely. A good one. Got to be in there for a little bit. Unplugged was saying, it's my birthday on the 18th. It was my birthday on the 18th of July. I don't remember it. Well, happy birthday. Those things happen, but be safe. Yeah, be safe, man. But happy belated birthday. I thought I remember you bringing it up one time before, but happy belated birthday. And yeah, be safe. Greg was saying, I had a German lager once that was 16.9. Oh, that's a stiff one. Yeah, for sure. Holland was saying Dangerous Animals was made for Sam. Is that one she'd go for sure? Sorry, I'm just checking the time. I can go for a little longer. That's fine. You guys are... I'm having too much fun. We can go for a little longer. Jim was saying, when I was 19, I drank a fifth of Jack Daniels on an empty stomach and had a hangover that lasted a week. The worst part was the morning after I had to run a theater full of screaming children. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good combination, man. Nope, not at all. Who were you? Oh, the movie was American Tail. Oh yeah, that was a while back. Yeah, that was a while back. I remember that one. American Tail, man, I forgot about that one. Bacon said my cousin used to drink Aftershock and wash it down. Ooh, ooh. Drink Aftershock and wash it down with Boone's Farm. Oh my God, what an animal. Yup, Goldschlager. Okay, so Amy's is Goldschlager. Okay, good to know. That's funny. She's the golden girl now. Oh gosh, Aftershock with a chaser of Boone's Farm. That sounds brutal. All I remember back in college, early 90s, it seemed like so many of the ladies would show up with just like, each of them would have like 2 bottles of Boone's Farm with them because they were so cheap. And yeah, so it's like everybody that walked in, it was like, it seems like every lady had 2 bottles of Boone's Farm with them. So Aftershock with, Goldschlager. Do they even still make it anymore? I haven't even looked for it for a long time, but that's got me curious. I kind of want to see if they still got it out and about. All I'm saying, Corey had too many Jaeger bombs in the 2000. Yeah, I did. More than I wanted to. We'll just say maybe not too many, but more than I wanted to have. We'll say that. Yep, we'll say that. Yeah, Craig. Damn, Jim, that's rough. Yep. Jim was saying I had some Serbian moonshine once that could have probably run a car on. Oh, I've never had that. We had a relative that was doing a lot of work down around like Kentucky, Tennessee area, and he came back with some homemade moonshine of different flavors. He probably could have started a mower or strip paint or drank it, any of them. But if you did it in moderation, it wasn't too bad. They always like putting different fruit in different ones. So there was like a peach and a cherry and I can't remember what else there was, but yep. Dell was saying to unplug, we're birthday. Oh, you got the same birth. There you go. Birthday twins. Mine's May. Well, that's too far off. Larry. Dang, Jim, I would have called in sick. Yeah. That would have been a questionable one to go into. Jim was saying, every time I think of Faithful the Mouse from Mercantile, I immediately go to BSTD from that hangover. I don't make... Oh, Feifel. Yeah, Feifel. There you go. That sounds better. But I don't blame you whatsoever. Hey, Scolder, what's going on? Saying hello. Hello to you. Larry, yeah. Oh, Boone's Farm, yeah. I'm kind of curious if they still make that too. Yeah, it's kind of funny with some of those to see if they're still going on. But, I didn't even get to the movies I bought. Well, I don't even have to show them. That's okay. Y'all have been cool, and we've been hanging out for a while. Everybody's chanting so well. Unplugged was saying, have you seen any UK TV shows? And if yes, which ones? So you have to let me know whether these are considered UK shows or not. But I would say like Sherlock with Cumberbatch. That would be one. I thought that was on BBC. What was the other one? I watched a little bit of the UK, the original, The Office. I watched a little bit of that. Oh gosh, what was the other one? Luther with, why am I blanking on his name now? I'm doing bad today. Oh, I can picture him right now. Idris Elba. So I think that would probably fall into that. Luther, like that one too. A little twisted, but it was good. I can't remember if it was you or somebody else, but what was the one? I've not seen it yet, but somebody, and I apologize if it was you and I don't remember, but what was the one? It was like, oh gosh, what was it called? It was like a pint of lager and pint of lager and a pack of crisps. I've not seen that yet, but I heard a few people mention that one, and I apologize if you were, and I don't remember that. I have old man brain. I can't remember where my keys are at right now. So, but yeah, probably that. Let me know if you like any of those, or if there's any that I should check out that I haven't yet. Jim was saying, I love people that buy wine by the box. Nothing says fine wine like a container that comes in cardboard. There you go. Yeah. I probably said it wrong, but unplug. Yeah. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. And you might have been the one that threw it out originally. And I apologize. I have a horrible memory, but that was one I know I've written down that I have not seen it yet, but I have it on a track down list. Try to track it down and watch some of that. But yeah, heard some good things. But let's see. Unplugged was saying, yeah, they're all UK shows. Yeah, I like those. So Luther, I didn't get all the way through, but I do have the DVD set of the complete series that I need to get through the rest of it. But I've only got through a couple of seasons. Unplugged, I think. Yeah, it was. I thought it was, but like I said, I always feel bad. I have a horrible memory, so I thought that was you that had thrown that out there, but it was one that I had never heard of before either. So yeah, I'm trying to track down a good way to watch it. I saw there's some import DVD sets. I was just trying to see if there was I still trying to find like a streaming way to kind of check it out, maybe a little bit first before I buy a whole complete series. But I think I remember you saying you enjoyed it. Greg was saying wild Irish rose wine will get you blitzed on a butt. There you go. Yep. There's some of those that are good for that. Jim was saying, hey, Corey, me, Sean, Mike, we're kind of throwing around the idea yesterday of doing a live stream dedicated to Ozzy in the near future. Would you be interested in it? Were you a fan? So yes, I was a fan. I'll admit though that I got into him more when he went into his solo stuff and then dug back into like Sabbath and things like that. So I'll say this. Yes, I'm interested. No, I'm not a big expert on that, and I would probably be stumped on a lot of facts. So if you can put up with that and the time works out, definitely would hang out with you. But yeah, I'd say I definitely came into him more when he had some of his solo stuff coming out, but yes, and then dug back a little bit more. But so yes, not an expert. If you can put up with it and the date works, let me know. And yeah, for sure, man, I'd do that. Greg was saying, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan. Yeah, there's been they always say it happens in 3, and there was like that in, was it Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show? Is that his name? I'm sorry if I said that wrong. No disrespect. But yeah, there's been a few of them that have been running out. Unplugged was saying, I can recommend Only Fools and Horses. It's a comedy that ran from the 80s to the... Okay. Only Fools and... I just wrote on myself. That's nice. Only Fools and Horses. I've definitely not heard of that one. I'll have to look it up and see if it's something I can get a hold of. Jim was saying cool, and no, none of us are experts, just really big Ozzy fans, regardless of the area. Yeah, okay, yeah. If it works out, man, you guys are always fun to hang out with. Regardless of the topic. And Rep Chuck. Ooh. What's that one? I'm going to feel stupid once I look it up. But I feel stupid quite often. I did not know that one. I'll have to check some of his stuff out. So thanks for throwing out that, Steve. But Unplugged was saying there are clips of Only Fools and Horses on YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out. I'm going to say that wrong, Steve. But yeah, that Chuck, I just looked it up. I'm not familiar with him, so I'll have to check that out. I'd say in the last like probably 8 years, I got into more jazz music. So yeah, I'm interested to check it out and see what he was all about. He was 84. It's better than 70 something or whatever Hogan was. Seemed pretty young. Jim was saying we're fun to hang out with regardless of the topic, huh? Okay, the topic is two girls. Maybe not that topic, Jim, but maybe not that topic. Steve was saying he had a big hit with Feel So Good. Oh. Well, I have it marked on my page here. I'll listen to it. I'll be really curious to see if it's something I recognize. But yeah, thank you. Hank Hill liked him. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Jim was saying the song Feel So Good from Chuck was a huge hit in the 70s, and he was also a reoccurring character on King of the Hill. I can guarantee you heard this song. Okay. I don't want to play it right now so I get in trouble, but I have it up on one of my players here on my computer. I will check it out after I'm off of the live stream. So, but, where are we at? I don't know. I probably should get back to work here. Get that done. I got some mowing to do after that. Need to get off at a good time. But yeah, no. Thank you everybody for hanging out and keeping me company for a little bit. Like I said, it's been a long week away from home. I'm ready to be back and get back into things and maybe get some movies watched. So I know some people had asked what I'm going to watch this weekend. I honestly don't know, but definitely want to get some movies in. One thing that I thought about doing was possibly tomorrow morning at like 10 a.m. There's a showing of Fantastic Four I thought about trying to get out to. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see if that happens. It's either that or get up early in the morning and just like watch a movie or two with my dog and kind of go from there. But tonight, after we were talking about it, I think we're going to have to get some wings. After I mow, I'll get cleaned up, go get some wings, get a movie in, sit next to my dog, and just have a pretty exciting night with the two of us. We'll probably be doing that. So I just a lot of chats came in here and now Jim, he was Kenny G before Kenny G. I'm interested now. I gotta definitely check it out. Unplugged was saying Keeping Up Appearances and Mrs. Brown Boys are funny shows. Oh, let me grab this. I write slow. Okay. I'll see if they're on anything I can check out. Steve was saying, I hope you get plenty of time to chill this weekend, Corey. I hope so too. I hope you do as well. Maybe after I get the mowing done, I can do that. Greg was saying, rest in peace, Malcolm Jamar Warner from The Cosby Show too. Yeah, I might have totally butchered his name, but that's who I was talking about. But yeah, there was like 3 of them right there. Pretty close together. Jim was saying, hopefully you can join me tomorrow in the chat on my show, Corey. It's always great when you're in the comments. I'll have to look at, I can stay on a little bit longer. Let's find your show. Let's get a link for you on your show. Let's find it. Jim's movie channel. If I could type. The later in the Friday it goes, the harder it gets, apparently. So live tomorrow. Oh, is that tomorrow? You got Juno tomorrow? Oh, heck yeah. I got to try to get that. Let me copy this post. I'm going to put the chat, or I'm going to try to put the chat in or the link in the chat for Jim's show tomorrow. If anybody is up and around to be able to do that, go check it out. Yeah, I will try to get out there and see that, man. What time is it? 1 p.m. Central. Okay, 2 Eastern. Oh, for sure, man. I'll try to get out there. Yeah, I should be, if I go to that movie in the morning, I should be done by that time. So, yeah, I'll try to jump out there. Always fun to get in there. Always fun to get in there and hang out with your chat. Everybody have a good day. Take care. Yeah, I'm doing the Midwest goodbye. I'm going to say goodbye like 20 times before I actually go. So we got Davey in here saying, hey, everyone. Happy Friday, y'all. Hey, good to see you, Davey, man. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. Oh, there you go, right there. Jim was saying tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central Time, and thank you. Oh, absolutely, man. I will try to get out there. If I do, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not, but I've thrown around the idea of going to see Fantastic Four. It's like 10 a.m. Central. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I should be out. Yeah, it should be done, but before then I can jump in there. So, yeah, man, I'll definitely try to check that out. But yeah, everybody else, if you're available, the link's in the chat. Put the little bell on there. Check it out. So we got highs back and forth. Jim was saying, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. It's cool how everybody's so, I don't know, nice and helpful to each other in these things. So you win, we all win, kind of a thing. Like we all can experience success. And I actually get a kick out of seeing friends of mine hit things. Like Dell was in here earlier, hitting his 500 subs, and that's very, very cool. Love seeing that. So yeah, definitely we'll try to get out there, Jim. But anybody else that is available at 1 p.m. Central, yeah, definitely check out Jim's channel. And he has a fun show. I've been lucky enough to be able to jump on that and had a good time hanging out with him. So very fun. So Nikki was saying bye. It's always good to see you, Nikki. Jim was saying, I hope you enjoy the movie. Yeah, we'll see if I get out to it. If not, I'll be watching something here at home that I got plenty on the shelf that I haven't watched yet. So, all right. That being said, thank you very much. You all have been great as always. Love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope we get to talk sometime between now and the next time. So, got some stuff coming up. I think on my channel, is it this weekend? Actually, I'm going to have a watch along with some friends. So I think this weekend we're going to be doing a watch along From Paris with Love. Nikki that was in here, that was one of her suggestions at one point. So going to be watching that, and yeah, more things to come. So y'all, you made my day like always. So might start trying to do these more often. It helps the day go by a lot faster and get my mind off of work and everything. So, but truly, I appreciate you all hanging out, talking. Love you all. Hope you have a great one. And we'll be hanging out soon. I hope you have a good one. Like I said, if you ever, I'm doing some polls on the community tab through that, or my Instagram page. You ever want to chat, throw out some suggestions, if I could talk, or things like that, definitely feel free to do that. And yeah, let's see if it's something I can get to on a live stream or a video or something. So anyway, have a great one. We'll talk to y'all here really soon. Bye.